Beat up. Yeah. Yep, here I go again, up with the pen, like to spit bars like your niggas going in for lifestyle, different flow addiction like the shit was cooked with white. I'm cocaine hard, I see right through y'all. Real recognize real, got no time for the fake. I have nothing in common, so I have no time to relate. And trust is hard to come by, especially in this lifetime. I'm just trying to write rhymes, trying to get mine. Hey, this beat up, young hero, young entrepreneur, the rap shit of the sun.
Yo, what it do, TV land? What it do? What it do? Right back at you, man. Back at you, man. Knocking out this equipment real quick, man. Trying to go get some lunch, man, and eat. Man, I'm starving, baby. Got up at 5 a.m. Got my workout on at 6:25. At what, 8 something? And started my day, man. What it do, Brock? What it do? Glad you can join us. Was that Javance Carter or Javane Carter? Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Anyway, it's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino, AK Body Hunter BJ, the breeze in the building. What's happening, YouTube world? What's happening? I'm back at you, man. Hey, you see what the top type say today? Ike Love, what's up, Ike? You back at me, Warrior? You and Derek, hold that chat box down for me again, man. Twin City is in the building. Twin City is in the building. Ike, I thought you said, what's happening? Y'all getting back together, Ike? You say the wifey. Yeah. Luke, what's up, Luke? Back at you, Luke. Nothing but respect, man. Salute to you, Luke. I see you, Luke, in the building. Yeah, man, y'all see what the top title say today, man. Y'all see what the second top title say right there, man. You see what the title say. WATTS, WattssateLightNews. Bring you some news you can use, Jack. Hey, man, WATTS, WattssateLightNews. Bringing you some news you can use, man. Breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. Los Angeles community, man. Breaking news in the Los Angeles community. I'm talking about the entire region of Los Angeles, California community, man. This is for y'all, man. For home plate, man. I'm bringing it home to my folks, man. Breaking news. Stay glued to your seat. Stay glued to your cubicle, wherever you're at work, lunch break, you on the block, you in your car, but you're watching and listening to me, you're doing the right thing. You at the right place, man, at the right time, man. Because it's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino, AK Body Hunter BJ, the breeze in the building. Go push that like, share, subscribe button somewhere around here, man. And tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, man. Hey, it's going down. R.O.E, man, 24. They go to Blue Boy today. R.O.E 2024 in the building, man. 2024. Go push that like, share, subscribe button and tell a friend, man. Let's go. Yeah.
So close to getting 15 minutes of fame. That's all I need to proceed and my niggas to win. Never switch lanes, I stayed in my own. Isolate myself from this world just to be in my own. Yeah, I'm on like the switch light up. It's really all I see is hard to comprehend me if you don't understand the view I see. Hey, I've been out all day and night. It's hard, but I'm trying to make this shit right. I got nothing to lose. Confused in my choice of what you do. Hey, I thought so what I gotta do. Never change. What I gotta do. What I gotta do.
What I gotta do, stick to my own lane. What I gotta do, own the chains. Breaking news, man. Listen, check this out, y'all. Now, this particular piece right here is sentimental to myself personally. So when I seen this, I said, oh, yeah, I definitely got to go share this with my folks because I know a lot of my people probably not even aware of this. I know they're not aware of this because, again, we're not paying attention to the shit that we're supposed to be paying attention to. We're not focused and geared in on and tuned in on the negative shit around us that we really supposed to be watching and paying attention to because that's really what the problems is. No, you looking at the opposite bullshit that you think is your enemy and think is a problem and an issue, which really is not an issue. You only make that an issue when the real issues really be right up under our face, right in front of us, and we don't even see it because we don't want to see it. So listen, man, 25 years ago, I'm gonna say, yeah, 25, almost 26, 27 years ago. We went through this various thing right here in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, San Fernando Valley, Pomona. It was Pomona, San Fernando Valley, Santa Fe Springs. Okay, here we go. Santa Fe Springs, Pomona, San Fernando Valley, and Inglewood. All 5 of these major mortuaries got hit 26 years ago, 27 years ago. They got hit. Well, damn, what do you mean they got hit, Bunny and BJ? Well, we got hit. All our major mortuaries got hit 26, 27 years ago. They got hit. Most of the owners who were elders becoming old either fell sick and died. The children took over. They ran the businesses sloppy. They went into defaults. They went into bankruptcy. So a lot of the funeral homes where all our people were buried, all the way down to the soldiers and the homies of the streets were buried, were dug up, bodies slung and buried somewhere in piles like the Hecatopolis. You feel me? Like the Jews' days, you know what I mean? And just piled up in piles and bodies and resold the plots. I was one of the victims because I was in the class acts too. I meant to pull out my check and bring it with me because I still had that check right now today. I put it in a little case and I still got it. A funky ass check for a couple $100 that the nerve they had to give us. All the people who were in that class act suit walked away with nothing, practically nothing, zero. And the attorneys got all the big money, all the millions of dollars. They got all the money. But I had bought plots for my family way back in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like the late 80s, 88, 89, round up in that area. I had bought plots and stuff after the passing of my father. And I bought plots for me and my family for burial. So I buried one of my best friends there who got killed, you know what I mean, in Missouri in a robbery. My homeboy R.O.E, rest in peace. R.O.E was buried there. My little brother Rico was buried there, rest in peace, and my mom. So now, mentally and from a sentimental standpoint, it hurts me in a lot of ways on their birthdays and specifically their birthday, primarily their birthday, because I don't celebrate the holidays and the bullshit. But Mother Days and their birthdays, I can't go visit my mother and my little brother and my homie. I can't go visit the grave sites no more. I can't go sit down and talk to them because Santa Fe Springs was ripped apart. That whole mortuary, that whole cemetery was ripped apart. When I say ripped apart, they had everybody's stuff scrambled everywhere and displaced everywhere. That was one of the main cemeteries that got hit in the class act suit and it got hit physically. So now, to bring us up to speed, they back at it again today, y'all. But only today, it's a different twist. It's a different ball game. It's being done. Thievery is thievery. It's simple. And now it's being done for beneficial factors again, for big money. But one thing I can say, this ain't no nigga shit. Because niggas don't think like this. See, and I say niggas, I mean niggas. Niggas in the streets, hustlers, niggas don't think. We don't think out the box. And when I say we, I'm just speaking as a culture, not myself, because I ain't that nigga that thinks negatively inside the box. I know how to think out the cube, nigga, as well as inside the cube. This is what put me in the positions I'm in today as surviving and being on top and being in the positions I'm in because of those reasons and being that way, being the opposite of a lot of my peers. They don't know how to think out the box, bro. So when I say it ain't niggas, because niggas don't think out the box. What's going on right now today, man, is they hitting us again. They're hitting all the major cemeteries. So shout out to everybody in Los Angeles, man. Everybody. Keyways, Bloods, Crips, gangsters, pimps, players, normal citizens. If you haven't done so already, go check on your people right now at the cemetery, man. Because if you know from past tense, the cemeteries ain't gonna contact people. It's too many people to contact. It's too many people to reach out to. It's it's too much of a hassle for them because especially if they don't have the phone numbers, emails, or significant contact information on those people, they're not going to reach out. So you won't know what's going on with your family members and your family. Hey, man, they got so ruthless with this shit this time around. Last time they hit the burial sites, which mean the dirt. They was able to go in the dirt because the owners was involved. The cemetery owners, like I said, it was a different ball game. Now, these are real thieves doing this shit. And it ain't niggas. Because niggas don't know the difference between copper, iron, steel, and metal. And niggas don't know how to steal that and where to go get it off at. That ain't the nigga game. I'm sorry to tell you. I ain't gonna call out the racists who's doing it, but I damn sure know who it is. I got a ballpoint frank, damn near pinpoint point on the needle what racist is doing this shit right here. Feel me? Hey man, they stealing from the walls now, bro. They stealing copper, gold, brass. Watch the video, man. Let's go. Let me share the video with y'all right quick. It's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino, aka Bonnie Hunter BJ. WATTS, Watch Satellite News. Bring you some news you can use, Jack. It's breaking news, man, in Los Angeles. Let's go, man. Then I'm going to bring y'all the Tiffany, the Tamisha Mass story, man, before I end the video. Check it out, you guys. These are real thieves, man. Y'all know who doing this type of work. Stole the whole body, casket, everything. It's Inglewood. It's Inglewood Cemetery, one of the biggest cemeteries in Los Angeles, west side of LA. Look, they busting open the headstones, man. Look, they cracking open the headstones to get the marble out of it. Look. To get the marble and all that stuff is worth money. Look. I'm going to show y'all again, IG. So if y'all got family out there, man, breaking news. The video for the run right back for y'all again, y'all. Let's go. Look, those are the walls, man. So you got family here, man. I suggest you get on the phone right now and call the cemeteries and stay on top of it, y'all. Don't be blind from it. If you ain't seen it on the news, go Google it on YouTube right now. Go to your YouTube channel. Go to Google. Don't overlook this. Look at this, man.
Savages. Look how they did these people headstone. Look at these up here. And over there. Straight savages. Broken headstones. Y'all can see right there. More ridiculousness.
Drop your comments, man. Drop your opinions about that, man. Tell me how y'all feel, man. Tell me how y'all feel, man. This is crazy, the world we in now, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, the world we in now, man. It's crazy, man, the world that we in, man. You guys see that? I went through that shit, man, 26, 27 years ago when they hit us hard before. I went through that, man. What we talking about in that chat box? Let me see. Number one, what it do? Number one, what's up, man? I see you. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. This is crazy. So, hey, TV Land, you guys got family? You got family members that's out there, man? Malcolm McGee, what it do? McDowell, what's happening, man? So listen, TV Land, real quick. Like I said, if you have family, you got family members, loved ones that's in these cemeteries in Los Angeles right now, I'm telling y'all, it's not a game. It's not a joke. Say some play. Get on that phone and call them cemeteries, man, and find out what's going on with your family, man, and your loved ones, bro. because they out there stealing, man. They busting headstones up. You seen the video. You seen the woman and them out there literally at the cemetery in Inglewood. You seen the walls. You know, in order to get in them walls, you know what that means. You using concrete cutters. Did he say that? Yeah. Use logic sense, y'all. And this shit comes battery operated. You don't got to plug it up with a plug. These tools come battery operated. So you got to use a concrete cutter to cut around that headstone to be able to pull it out. There are tools being used. So these are real thieves, certain kind of thieves, certain ethnic group type of thieves, bro. This ain't no nigga shit. This ain't no random, hey, let's go to the mortuary. Copper, gold, silver, iron, and marble from the headstones is worth this. Niggas don't think like that. They don't know nothing about that shit. They don't even know where to hawk it off and get it off at. Get rid of it. Hey, man, I'm your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino, a.k.a. Bonnie Hunter BJ. It's my show. It's uncut, raw, riveting, for the people, by the people, to the people. Hey, now, closing out with this story right here, again, it was touching to me as a parent and a grandfather. It's sad, man. It's sad how they do us, but it's worser and even worse sad how we do our own damn self. Let me say that again. It's sad how they do us. Well, who is they, Buddy Hunter BJ? The real enemy, the masters. It's sad how they do us. They put out the blueprint. They don't come out physically and do nothing no more. Like the white men say, they don't come out with the mask on, the white sheet with the holes on it no more. They don't come out like this no damn more, man. They don't do none of that. They ain't hide behind that shit no more. For what? This is America, and they've been running it, and now they let us know they running it. So they don't hide no more. It's right in our face, the blueprint. We take the blueprint, we run with it, and we do all the work for them. All the work. Do all the work, man. Something to think about, TV Lane. Something to think about. So, seeing this story right here, how vulnerable from the woman to the child, I was like, bro, this it was touching. You know, for a guy who come from one of the most treacherous, and the biggest housing projects in Los Angeles, straight up, Watts Nixon guards, and being one of them real generals from over there in the projects, man, in his treacherous days, once upon a time being the devil himself, not having a heart, a soul, not a caring, not loving, none of that shit. Just angry, volatile, and didn't give a shit. Flipping it to the day to where God entered my soul again, into my lungs, my body, allowing me to breathe, live, being shot up, being stabbed on numerous occasions, rat pack, being just involved in that street life, period, bro. And to be able to live, to speak about it, teach, talk about it, not brag about it, not boast about it. Because I did all my boasting and bragging about it when I was in the streets getting down with it. Niggas couldn't touch me, couldn't fuck with me. So I don't got no reason to come on the internet and brag and boast about it. I did it when it was necessary, when it was the time to brag and boast about it. Because I was surviving in it and still getting down with it. Nah. I thank God for the change and the growth within me, man. No matter what a nigga say, because I'm not living for another nigga. I'm a real leader. I was born this way as a real leader. So my dimension of thinking don't carry on what my homies or what niggas say or others. I wouldn't give a fuck. Tell me in my face. I say it all the time. The niggas know that, and I stand on it. So don't worry about that. But it's just sickening in me as a father now, because I wasn't a father then when I had all those ruthless feelings. I wasn't a father. I wasn't an uncle. Feel me? I wasn't a grandfather. I didn't care. The only thing I cared about that lived and existed in my life was Lori Johnson and Brenda Johnson. I didn't give a shit about nothing else but them two, my sisters. I didn't give a fuck. If it wasn't a Nixon, if it wasn't Bonnie Hunters, I ain't had no heart of love and caring. That's who I love. I love the projects. I love my hood. I love my homies. That's what I stood on. So to come out of that transition into this, man, I wouldn't get this up for nothing in the world. Don't come fucking with me in the wrong way. That's all I can tell a nigga. Because I ain't going to get this up, but I ain't going for the bullshit. Yeah. Put that together if you want to. Tie that in one if you can. Don't let it go over your head. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. So my thing is this, man. Here's this young lady had a baby. We grew up playing cops and robbers, the bad guy and the good guy. You knew the good dudes in the neighborhood who had cop on his mind, who wanted to be a police. Because every time we played those games, they made the choice that I want to be a police. They never wanted to be the bad guys, ever. And that's okay, because we kids. And that's what we did. We played. So here's this young lady. Her son is outside, either a son or grandbaby, outside with a play gun, a play toy gun, man. These biased, racist some bitches go call 911, call the police. And in the end, a little toddler is dead, man. A little baby is dead from playing with a toy gun. It's the world we live in, y'all. A lot of us as parents have to be subconsciously mindful of your surroundings and the new rulings and the new era that we're living in now. This ain't our world. They put us in this world. The world we live in is behind us. We're just fortunate enough from God that we're still breathing, that we're able to live in this digital world and survive. So this is why you got to relearn certain things. We got to revamp, like math, English, reading. All these things is a different measurement, different dynamic of life now. So if in order for you to continue the path of survival, you got to learn their world. If you don't, you're going to be doomed. How do you think I'm on this internet? How do you think I'm able to survive on this internet? Constantly continue daily to learn this world, the digital world, the phases of the digital world, how to get this money, how to be able to, critique and manifest from it. Because there's so many opportunities in it. Because it's their world, man. We only in it. We dinosaurs. We don't know shit about the Jesses. The new wave, real Jesses. We were taught the Jesses back in our time in the golden days. They was preparing us for this. Hey, man, look. And then I'm jumping right to this video. Y'all going to be shocked in the next year or two when y'all look up in 2026, 2027, the whole world is iRobot. Y'all going to say, man, how the hell did this shit really happen? How did Elon Musk slide this shit right up under our noses, right in the world? They buying robots already, man. The elite. The niggas and the people who can afford it. And they not that expensive where you can't afford your own robot. They're buying robots. They making pre-orders. Another topic, another story, man, because y'all going to sleep on me, man, if I go deep on y'all with this, man. I'll be right back at y'all, man. Right now with this video. Let's go. It's crazy, man. Having your own robot.
This right here is Tamisha Price. So Tamisha let her son play outside the house with a toy gun.
This is the Tamisha Price story, you guys. Breaking news.
While playing outside the house, a neighbor looked out the window and seen him running around and chasing another child in the neighborhood. And thinking it was a real gun, she called 911, that neighbor. And when the cops arrived on the scene, they took out their firearms and asked the kid to drop the weapon, which was a fake toy. But I guess the kid didn't understand, and they ended up unaliving him. But this is the part that gets wild. A little time after this incident happened, Tanisha, who's a doctor, found a patient with full-blown AIDS, and she ended up taking that patient's blood and putting it in a needle. And she found that officer, who is Officer Brian Shields, and she ended up sticking him in with it. And after sticking him with it, she got charged by other officers, locked up. A month later, they found out that officer actually got the AIDS from the needle, and her response was an eye for an eye.
Let's run that back real quick, you guys. Did you see the moral of the story? These police officers shot this little baby down. Bro, ain't no gut. There's no freaking professional way you can say that kid was in danger of your life when this baby didn't have a real gun. First of all, it was a toddler. The real gun would have been too heavy for the damn baby hand to hold up in the air to even shoot. So the baby would have been holding the gun like this, if anything, and pulled the trigger with the gun pointing down. It's crazy, man, how they sit here and try to justify their shits and their actions. A neighbor called y'all because they scary nosy ass talking about he got a real gun. They didn't even bother to go outside and even investigate further before even making the call. Said, let me go see if this baby really, let me go see if little Billy really got a real gun. And if Billy really got a gun, let me go knock on the door as a real neighbor should in the community, because it takes a village. So let me go knock on the door and tell Gladys, hey, is that a real gun Billy got? If so, get that gun from Billy. Case resolved, matter resolved. Little kid grow up to be a kid. The kid learn from it. Both parents are parents. No, see, we don't live in that kind of world no more. Structure, man. Substance, as I was talking about in my last video. Family values. See, we don't got them type of values no more in the communities. No matter how y'all talk this shit about fix the community, or I'm doing this for my community, I'm doing that. These communities ain't fixing their damn self. So how we gonna fix them? How you gonna fix something that don't want to be fixed? How you gonna fix something when the Korean, the Chinese, the Asian, the whitey, everybody but except us that came in our communities and took over, got all the big businesses, and your dumbasses is spending your money in recycling rotation with them businesses, and you ain't benefiting shit. You can't even get yourself out of there. You scared to go buy a home. You scared to go purchase something because you scared because they got your mentality warped, man. Let me end with this video, man. We shook as a culture, bro. Shit is crazy and sad. Shit is crazy and sad, man. Killed this little baby like this. Let's go.
It's unbelievable. This right here is Tamisha Price. So Tamisha let her son play outside the house with a toy gun that even had an orange tip on it. And while playing outside the house, a neighbor looked out the window and seen him like running around and chasing another child in the neighborhood. And thinking it was a real gun, she called 911, that neighbor. And when the cops arrived on the scene, they took out their firearms and asked the kid to drop the weapon, which was a fake toy. But I guess the kid didn't understand, and they ended up unaliving him. But this is the part that gets wild. A little time after this incident happened, Tanisha, who's a doctor, found a patient with full-blown AIDS, and she ended up taking that patient's blood and putting it in a needle. And she found that officer, who is Officer Brian Shields, and she ended up sticking him with it. And after sticking him with it, she got charged by other officers, locked up. A month later, they found out that officer actually got the AIDS from the needle, and her response was an eye for an eye.
Drop your comments, man. Drop your opinions as a parent, man. Drop your comment. Drop your opinion as a parent, man. How do you feel? Harvest of Sorrow, what's up, Harvest of Sorrow? I see you for checking in. Street Legend. Street Legend Films. I see you, Street Legend Films. Listen, man, as a parent, straight up, I'm not going to sugarcoat my opinion. I'm in total agreement with that woman. See, first of all, she was a doctor, so she wasn't nobody's dummy. So for you to call the police on this doctor's kid who was outside playing as a kid, man, that was wrong. But she did the smartest thing of the smartest thing, boy. She went and hit that nigga with all full blown. Obviously, that needle had that full blown thing up in him, man. That full blown, like you only got 72 hours to live type shit. Because, boy, she knocked his ass down, did she, TV Land? Eye for eye. That's how she felt. Because that's a mother for you, man. That's a real mother. That ain't no baby mama type shit. That's a real mother. She know everything over with for me. Well, I want a doctor career after this. Yeah, I could go bear more kids probably. Maybe she couldn't have no more kids. Maybe that was her only child. Whatever her reason being, as a real mother, she took that in her own hands, man. And she felt the way she felt. Bless her soul, man. Straight up, man. Free that woman wherever she at. Free the doctor, man. Straight up. Free the Dr. Aisha, man. She don't deserve it. Yeah. If anything, should have gave her involuntary manslaughter in the heat of the passion. Because she wasn't in her right mind because her baby, man. See how the Jewish district system don't care, man? It's just them. It ain't just us. It's just them, man. On that note, man, it's your favorite host. Your favorite host, man, in the building. CEO Nino Cappucino, a.k.a. Bonnie Hunter BJ, the breeze in, man, about to get up out of here, man. It's always a pleasure when I jump on and I holler at my folks, man, and I'm able to teach, man, and deliver the message to my folks. Again, man, out there, man, y'all go check them cemeteries out, man. Don't sleep. Check out them cemeteries. And this story right here is just sad, man. To all the young ladies out there, man, with little bitty babies, with little boys, little toddlers who are still women, and you allowing your sons to grow up as boys, because one day you want him to be a man, because you want grandbabies. Protect your child, man. Protect your son. Because I know a lot of y'all, you're doing it by yourself. These sorry Negroes ain't there, and they ain't in the household as men. They ain't stepping up to the plate as men. And those who are willing to step up to the plate and change and become that man, ladies, you got to give them that chance. You got to give them that opportunity. You got to stop closing these doors on us black men, man, who's willing and want to love. Allow that man to love his child, man, and be around his children, man. Message of the day at the end of this topic, man. Hey, man, it's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino. Again, to my folks out there, don't drink and drive, man. Don't drink and drive, man. Including smoking nowadays. Y'all know they call that drinking and driving. That's a DUI. So don't drink and drive, man. And we can't help it over here at the Mighty W. Yeah. We always taught to survive. We are taught to survive. And I'm out here. Let's go. What it do, TV land? Joe Dirt, what it do? Joe Dirt, where you been, Joe Dirt? Cal Calloway is back in the building. Cal Calloway say, Uncle Nino, the difference between the generation and y'all, I'm 29, but y'all own and y'all own y'all hood, y'all own shit, y'all lived off the reputation of y'all owning and y'all ancestors, man. Great message, Cal Calloway. Great message. Joe Dirt, where you been, Joe Dirt? Joe Dirt said we need to all move to one state. One state. That's going to mean too many blacks in one state. You know how many blacks is in the world? We're gonna need a couple states, Joe Dirt. We're gonna need a few states. How about a continent? Harvest of sorrow. All right, y'all, we about to get up out of here. Let's go.
Hey, trust is hard to come by. I keep my circle nice and small. I don't fuck with these clown niggas, cause niggas these days are on a whole different pace. That's why I separate the false from the truth, from the old to the new, the most and the few. It's cool to be you, don't let nobody change it. Cause if you do, that's another sign of danger. You can't be trusted, so I never fuck with